Hey YouTube family and friends, welcome back to my channel. Y'all probably like, why your face so close? Anyways, y'all, yeah, happy Wednesday, happy hump day, y'all. So let me tell y'all how my day started off. I got up and the people who had called, the man called me, actually the owner of the company, the one that I told y'all I was getting that trim done over my window, around my window in the front. And so he called and they came over early this morning. They was here for a few hours. And they did a good job, but the one thing I don't really care for is the caulking in some areas. Like the owner was here with his workers, with his guys. When they did he helped them, like he helped bend all of the parts. I don't know if it's a J channel machine thing, to bend the metal for the windows. But he was here to bend all the pieces of the metal. Now, I wasn't outside, but, you know, my camera kept going off so I could see a little bit of this and that when they was out there working. And so anyway, so they got the sides up, both sides up. And then they got the piece on the bottom going across because, you know, it's kind of like a octagon type shape. So they got that all done before he left. And then, so those pieces were up. And then the only thing that they had to do was put that one bottom piece going across, and then the two sides, and that it's in the front, of course, but they're on the two sides in between the windows. So they got all of the pieces up. Everything looked nice, but what happened was the caulking, like the window, it looks a whole lot better. But you know, I'm paying the money. I just, you know, I want what I paid for, and like the caulking, it's almost like they. And I know that they cut the tip of the gun too wide because, you know, some of the caulk was on the mulch. Like a couple pieces. They cleaned that mess up really good. But a couple of squirts of it was on the ground and it was, had done, you know, it was kind of turning hard. And so I think they cut the tip of the gun of the, you know, of the caulk too wide. And that's why it came out so big. So you know, when I get stuff done, it's like I want it done how I want to. And I kind of hesitated about calling. But once I just pull it back up at home, and I'm like, yeah, I got to call him. So I just left him. I texted him a message. And I just told him that, you know, I like everything is looking good. It looks good. I'm just not satisfied with the caulking. And I told him in the areas. So I want that caulk took off down those two seams and on the very bottom of the window ledge. Take that off and then just put a thin, you know, layer of it. And because, you know, you have to smooth caulk out with your finger. And so it's like if you got all this thick caulk going down and then your finger, you're a man and you going down like it's going to be spread it out real big. Like, no, that's real tacky. So you have to have a little smaller hole, but big enough for the window, you know, to be sealed up. And, you know, so it can look nice and neat. So, yeah. But yeah, and I can kind of see, to me, it seemed like the workers was a little bit kind of like they knew they did a good job as far as putting it up. But the caulking, to me, they kind of look like, when I said, oh, it looks so nice. But I was like, I got to see how the caulk gonna dry. But in my eyes, I'm thinking like this is too wide. It's too wide. And so now it's done dried. It's kind of bubbled up a little bit. And it's like, nah, I don't want that. They got to take that off and just redo that. But yeah, but for the most part, with the new metal being around the window, I like that. So yeah, y'all, I just want to let you know about that. And let me tell y'all, I went to the fish market and got some salmon. I got a bag of shrimp, and I wanted some red snapper. Erica, I don't know if y'all be watching Itsy Lifestyles. Erica been eating the red snapper a lot. My oldest son, he called me, this was some months back, maybe 3 or 4 months. He called me and he was trying to tell me, Ma, I want you to see this. And I'm like, what? He said, I want you to look at this fish. He got his from the Jamaican place, and I love Jamaican food. But I always get the oxtails. But he got the red snapper and he was eating everything on it. It's just grossing me out. But anyways, he said the fish alone was so good. He was like, it was the best fish that he ever had. So I was like, okay, I want to try it. And I've been seeing all of the mukbangers eat it, and I'm like, ugh, I just don't know if I could eat it with a whole, you know, the head on there. But I ended up getting it because when I went to the fish market, they had some they was all frozen. They have none that was fresh because they said they freeze them when they come in. But it was scaled and cleaned out. They cut them or whatever, and also they plucked the eyes and all that out. But it's still the head. But anyhow, so at first I was like, "Ooh, I just don't know." So the man was in there laughing, the lady was laughing, because I'm like, "Oh my God, I said the eyeballs out. I'm looking like this, but I want this fish, right?" And then I said, "Do they come in fillets?" The fillet was almost more than the fish, and that's just was for one fillet. So I said, "Oh my God." I said, "No, because, that ain't going to be enough for me. One, then I don't want to pay that kind of money for one little piece. So she said, "Well, at least you're getting two with the whole fish." So I ended up getting that one. So I'm going to try it. I'm getting ready to go thaw it out. I need to go outside and finish doing what I was doing in my yard this morning before the people came. I was out there weed whacking and, getting the weeds and stuff out, because if it don't rain tomorrow, if I get my grass cut, the lawn people will be here, or or they'll be here the next day after the rain stops. But today it's supposed to rain, and I want to get my stuff done before they come, because I need to get some mulch for the back. I haven't done that yet. Also, y'all, oh, let me tell you this. Oh, excuse me. So when I weed whacking in front and all that stuff, then I blew my mess away, the driveway and all that stuff, and then I put the battery on the charger. So I'm like, okay, when they leave, then I'll go back out and finish up in the back, side of the house. Why all that time the battery was blinking? It wasn't even charged. I ended up just taking it. I just ended up putting it back on the charger, and then I left. So yeah, I just want to get that done. And then what else did I was going to tell y'all something. Oh, another thing I did when I left, I went to check on another storage. So once I told y'all how the one U-Haul storage was, I said, let me go to a new storage called Cube Storage. I don't know. I know it's something with Cube. But it was the one I was telling y'all about that's down the street. Well, it's about 5 minutes from me. It's at one of the old Krogers. And so when I saw those ones, like I said, the older ones at U-Haul, I was like, maybe I need to get a unit inside instead of outside. I don't know. But I ended up going there, and it was way cheaper too. So I'm thinking that tomorrow, because I haven't done it yet, I'm thinking tomorrow that I will go and pack my car up with the tubs, and going on down the street and sign the contract and give them the money, because you get the first month free, but you still got to pay. It's this fees and different stuff that you have to pay, and buy the lock and all of that stuff. So it's like you're paying. So anyways, pay that. Oh, and if I show them my homeowner's insurance, then I won't have to pay insurance. They're $16.95 a month insurance, so it'll be even cheaper. But if I want to just pay for their insurance, it'll just that $17 be added to my fee. So yeah, I'm just gonna show them my insurance, and that's it. My homeowners. He said a lot of people do that to save that money, but no, I don't like people all in my business. But to save some money, then yeah. But I like it. It's nice and clean, new. Yeah, and they got different ways you can get in. Only thing I don't like is not 24 hours access. You have from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. but what I'm putting in there is not much. So I'm going to take all the tubs and stuff over there, and then we'll get that cabinet over there, probably the weekend or something like that. Because y'all know that was one of the main things. I said, I wish somebody just called, just buy it, and I ain't going to take it over there. But a part of me want to keep the cabinet, and a part of me don't. Because, the cabinet at the size that I have, that's buku money right now. You don't pay about $5,000 or $6,000 for that thing now. But yeah, so I want it out of my way. I really want it out of my way. Unless I figure out something else. I thought about like putting some different type of pegs in there, and putting like some wooden shelves in there. Thought about that. And using that as a part of my stuff, But then I was like, it's going to take away from what I'm trying to do in that room too. Then I thought about unscrewing the door off of it. I've been thinking about all kind of stuff. Unscrewing the door off of it, and then I was like, I could turn the frame into a mirror. you know. So I thought about that too. I don't know. All I know is for first, I just want to get everything off of my deck, because I told you I got fall decor and Christmas decor, Christmas trees, all of that stuff is on my deck, and I just want to take that stuff and put it in something nice and neat. Because I went back out, I went in my shed, and I'm like, I'm not putting my stuff back out here, so I don't care. Yeah, it's like the woods is right, like the back of my shed. The woods in my yard, the woods are right there. So it's like, I went out there today, and I'm like, I just don't even like how it smell. It just smell like mouse piss, and I'm just like, I just don't want to put my stuff out there, you know. So I'm gonna just take it and put it in the storage, and then it's enough room for what I got. So the one that I looked at, the two that I looked at actually. So yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the 8 by 10 or the 10 by 10. Now I told y'all when I went to U-Haul, I looked at a 5 by 8, and then I looked at the 10 by 10, and I told y'all how they was looking. But anyways, it's still, the price was way higher for what I'm gonna be paying over here, because the one 10 by 5 is, if I show them my insurance and I won't have to pay for their insurance, I'll only be paying $48 a month for the 8 by 10, and if I get the 10 by 10, it's $64 a month. And at U-Haul, the 10 by 10 was $100 a month. So, and this is a new facility, you know, it's inside. So they have the dollies and all that stuff right at each entrance on the inside. So if I need to use those to bring everything in, so I'll get a keypad, the code to the keypad and all that, you know, to be able to come in and out. So, but yeah, real cool. And I can come in at it's an entrance that's close to the one that I will have and everything. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go do that tomorrow afternoon once I get through ripping and running in the morning. And yeah, and then pack my car up when I go. I'm gonna have some stuff in my car already, so I can go and put it in there. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to take my camera along with y'all. Hopefully I got enough space on here where I can take y'all with me and everything. And yeah, so all right, y'all, I will talk to y'all later. Quickly, I don't know why I said I'll call y'all later. Let me show y'all this fish. Let me show y'all. I just got home, but I had to sit down for a minute. I feel like I've been on a move. For real. I wanted to go to DSW and go get me some Crocs. And I was like, no, I don't even feel like doing that. When I got home today, I tried to flip the camera, y'all. I ended up, when I came home, I had that box right there. That's for a cup I have. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. That was the guy calling me back about the window. So anyways, yeah. I came home and this was on the porch, and this is a collaboration that I have to do. Yeah, so anyways, I got some salmon. I got 3 pieces of salmon. Some Atlantic salmon. And then I got some cornmeal. This is the cornmeal that I use right here. And I like the hot and spicy. I still season my food, and then I still put that in that seasoned meal. And then I got a bag of shrimp, a white peeled shrimp. I usually peeled in the vein, and the tail is off. And I normally get the ones with the tail. But this time, I'm like, you know, you're going to bite the tail off anyways. This is the fish that I got, y'all. It's not really big, but this is the one that I ended up getting right here. So she says cleaned out and all of that stuff, and I was getting ready to throw it out. So the eyeballs is out and everything. So, so yeah, that's what I wanted to show y'all. I was like, Let me show y'all something. I told y'all I was gonna clean my chandelier. Why I ain't touched that chandelier, y'all? I'm gonna clean the chandelier today. I ain't touched that doggone chandelier, and it's crazy. I've been busy. I've been tired. I've been busy. Been working, but right now I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna put the fish. I'm gonna thaw that fish out, and then I'm trying to think. Do I want to just let it sit and thawed out room temperature, or should I put it in a little water? Because I don't know, because I ain't never cooked one like that. I might just let it thaw out room temperature. That's what I might do. I'm excited though, but anyways, because I need to go outside and finish my stuff before it rains. Then I need to make me some water so I can go ahead and get this chandelier done. But let me show you. I still got everything moved. Stuff on the floor, stuff on the fireplace. You know, I ain't did nothing. It's clean in here. Everything is clean. The mirrors, everything is clean. But look, I moved the plant from over here. And I think I like it better because I can really see the side of the couch. You know, it's a shadow. And it's probably coming because of this light. Anywho. Anyways, it's a shadow. But yeah, I moved the plant back over on this way. Over here. I'm still looking for some wall stuff, y'all. So, and I'm still don't know if I'm going to keep these leaves or not yet. It's getting close to that time, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep them. I don't know if I just want to get me some really pretty pictures that has like the black and gold and white, or just the pretty white ones. I don't know. But, you know, I just want me some really nice artwork over here. I wanted some nice metal artwork over here, or, you know, or a picture that will come hang long. And y'all already know I want a mirror over there on that side. When I find that right one, you know, because I'll say I seen one or whatever. I know I seen the one at Hobby Lobby again. And it's on sale, but for half off. It was on sale last week for half off, but it ain't really the one I want, but it's the one I want. Like the color, black ain't really the color I want. You know, I know how to fix that, but it has the like little design and stuff on top. I got it that way because I'm kind of just picturing it. Y'all know how they be having a little flower on top. Like a design, like little design on top. So it just have it going across. But the width of it is what I like. This, you know, it's not real tall because I don't want one as tall as the one I have in my kitchen. It's, you know, the floor mirror. I want it to be lower than that, but I like the width of it because it's really, really wide. Really, really wide. So yeah, anywho, y'all. So yeah, I'm just excited to see how things are going to turn out, and I want to find me some nice pictures. And then I was thinking, like, if I put pictures over here, there she go talking again. I guess. Anyway, Alexa she be tripping out, y'all. Just butt right on in. Ain't nobody said her name. But yeah, so I was just thinking, y'all remember I said if I get that mirror over there, I will still keep this mirror, the other mirror over here, the one right there. But I just will move it over some to center it in the room. So I said if I didn't do that, I would put it in the hallway. And then I would buy a nice picture to put right there. Now, if I buy a nice picture to put right there, I might keep these on the wall or either find some different ones. Because right now it goes with what I have on my entryway cabinet, but that might not be there forever. You know what I mean? And I want some kind of like some forever stuff I could put on the walls. I can always change out decor, but I want something that could stay. Because y'all know, it's going to be the colors. And I said the entryway got its own identity, being with the gold and everything. It all goes and blends in really good together. And I can keep it like this. I can keep it like this for a while. I actually can. But y'all know I got a lot of white decor. And I like my white decor. So I may switch up. And these two leaves are not going to go with what I want to do all the time. So I don't know. And I may even bring, no, I have to find. If I find one big picture that I like, that I really, really, really like, and is really big, I may bring those pictures back in here that I used to have in here. Y'all know I got them in my room next to each other on my room wall, the black and white pictures. So I could possibly bring those back in here and then try to find the one that I want, or either just paint my own. So I do have some canvases downstairs that I can actually paint over, you know, and put on the wall in my room. But we'll see. And what else? I was going to tell y'all something else. I don't know. I think about it, I'll tell y'all. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I could put those back up in here and then change some stuff up. But like I say, for now, the leaves, they definitely go with this. But I know me, like, because I love the boldness of it, but it's like, I don't want to move the boxes and I don't want to move the vases, but it's like I want to add a pop of white to it, like ivory over here. So, but I'm gonna focus on the living room part area first, and then I'm gonna come back to this over here. Definitely. So yeah. So let me get off here, and I got the fish that's laying in the sink is still in this bag. I'm gonna go outside and get done out there, and then turn this off. I'm gonna go out there and finish up out there. It's not much to do so far. I'm gonna do that, and then come back in, like I say, and get to my chandelier, and then I'm going to yeah, and then I'll cook the fish. Once I cook that fish, I'm gonna show y'all. Once it's done, I'm gonna show y'all before I eat. I hope I be thinking about it. I hope I be thinking about it. Don't just dive right into it. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then like I say, tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be starting to clear that deck off because I'm ready to. The weather is getting ready to start being nice after these couple of days of rain, and you know I want to sit outside and enjoy the fresh air and the sun. You know, so but I want to get it cleared off so that I could clean it because I didn't store anything last year. I just left everything like it was, and I got all them totes and Christmas tree bags and all that stuff just out there and just laying there. I honestly want to take some more of my Christmas stuff from downstairs, and I may do that. I may take some of that over there and put it in there also, because I know I have to make a couple of trips during the time that I'm going. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I'm just thinking right now. Yeah, because I need to, first things first is getting all of that stuff off of the deck. And then, once I clean all of that off, you know, then I could kind of scrub my cushions and all that stuff, or even see if they good, if I need to get some more. And what else I need to do? I need to scrub on my rugs and stuff. And I do have a power washer. I may even pull that out, but I like using the scrub brush because it does its thing. So that too. And then I might even start painting my deck next week. I might even start painting it. I ain't even been to the store to get no spray paint, y'all. I be telling y'all stuff, and I've been to a store, but I haven't been to the store, to Walmart, so that I can find me some spray paint. Walmart just always have a nice selection and to choose from. It's all organized, so yeah, there and Home Depot, so it'll be between them two, but Home Depot is a little bit higher. So yeah, I'm gonna go look for that. I don't know. Maybe this weekend, so I can get those took down and sprayed next week sometime. So yeah. All right, y'all. Let me get off here seriously this time, and I'll call you back.
Dream with me, let your mind explore all the things we were created for, possibilities, an open door that keeps us reaching out for more. Sure that I'm not sure, I know when I don't know it, so I listen for my inner voice. Carry the winds, drown out the without the rain? Will it make sense without the pain? Will color me blue, tickle me pink? Who knew that the brink of the end life could begin? I know there's so much trauma, but try search inside my love. Carried the winds, drowned out the rain. It'll make sense after the pain. Will color me blue,
Okay.
then tickle
So
me
that's it.
pink.
Bend,
'Cause
the
who
tail is a
knew
little bent because
that
I had
at
it
the
in the
brink of
Yes,
the
y'all.
end
Let's see what it's talking about.
life
Okay, y'all. So
would
I finished up the red snapper,
begin
and
again.
might not look like some of y'all. Some of y'all that probably cook it, but it was my first time cooking it, and it's my first time trying it. So scoot up a little bit. I'm gonna bless it. I ain't never ate a fish that had a head on it, baby. I ain't never had no fish with the whole head. So let me tell you, I just got through telling y'all. I told the lady, I asked her for fresh, but I asked her. She said they are fresh, but they freeze them, right? I said I don't want no eyeballs or none of that stuff. So I'm thinking that's what she gave me, but I'm like, damn, that look like eyeballs, because with the eyes it is dark, right? So I'm like, So I asked my son. I asked two of my sons actually, and they like, no, them eyeballs. They look like eyeballs. So I'm like, well, she said she took them out. So when I get ready to go over there to wash the fish off, because I tell you they gut them and clean them and do all that. Girl, baby, bye. I took the knife and I said, oh, it's an eyeball. So I had to take the eyeball out, y'all, and then flip it over and take the other one out. Anyways, so y'all pray for me. I done blessed this food. Pray for me. I hope it's good. I got my hot sauce. And I'm finna try it and see how it tastes. I hope it's good. I done dropped the top. I hope it's good. I hope it's for all this that I went through. It better be good. I ain't messing on fins and all that stuff. I know folks. I done seen them on the mukbangs. They eat the fins. They eat the tail. No, I don't do all that. I got me some bread right here, cause y'all know some hot fish with some bread. What you talking about? So I'm finna try to. I done put some hot sauce on some of the spots. Y'all see that? So I'm gonna just, take a little piece of it off. Ooh. Y'all see that? Ooh, y'all see that? It's hot too, y'all. This is good. This is good. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.